Yeah.
I'd be looking for a reflection somewhere. There's something in my house.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're across the shadow people. I know they're real because I've dealt with them before.
Which in that
Three
trailer,
encounters with them. You know.
in that trailer behind the Magic Springs, first one that we lived in, that 2 bedroom one, um, Riley saw a green floating. Says it was a green floating head, but it was a green something floating across her room. And we had to switch rooms.
Huh. Wow.
Even now, she'll say that she sees stuff like that. And across the street, she said that she would wake up a lot of the times with a voice telling her to end her life.
Yeah, I can believe that.
And that's exactly what she just recently told me that. Well, Glenn, the that had that little boy,
Yeah.
the bigger guy, he said that he in the bathroom that was in Caleb's room right there by the kitchen, and the light was on, and he got up to go in there because all the kids were supposed to be asleep, and everybody was asleep in their beds, and there was nobody in there.
Wow.
So he turns it off, and he goes back in the living room, and it comes back on.
Wow. Yeah.
And me and he always had bad feelings over there. And then that house burns on its own like that, which I think it had some help. But
Was Robbie around?
yes, he was in there because me and E were drinking coffee on the back or on the porch, and we had come back in here to get a cup. And in between coming into the house to the kitchen and back out to the porch, it was on fire.
Oh no, John.
And
you gonna take those seats?
Yeah.
And I came back in here, and Robbie was in the den in there asleep on the bed, and I kicked him. I was kicking the bed. I said, "You better be glad your ass is asleep," because that was my first little. But then the same day it went up in flames, dude was supposed to buy it, and it dropped the price.
This one is good, girl.
Because clearly you can see by the picture he took, there was nothing.
Yeah, that's right. $70 water.
Oh.
Yeah. So when Mr. gets to babbling on about how he's.
What am I in for the night? I slept over next to the pellet stove, and
The pellet stove.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what right back.
Yeah. Well, that's one of those pellet stoves. Yeah, that's what they were trying to pawn off as
I was a little
heat source.
leery about going up there.
And it is. It's like got little pellets in it.
So got up to
Feeds
the
the
top of the
burner.
stairs, and you got the goosebumps, and you got the coldness coming over you, and they think, well, the coldness is because it's cold up there. No, that's the wrong kind of coldness. It's like a cold person would walk to you, or a spirit would walk to you. It's a completely different kind of coldness than what you'd actually feel if you're standing outside in cold air. I think it was like about 4:30 in the morning. I'm laying there, and I heard a little creak. Pretty soon I heard a little creak a little bit more, and I watched this door that goes to the bedroom just kind of open just like this. And all of a sudden, here comes this lady walking out of there.
Like that antler
You see her come
chandelier.
towards me, and you could hear kind of like a shuffling noise, but she's not walking on the floor. She's like 2 or 3 inches above the floor.
Well,
And then
it's a
she comes to a
floater.
stop.
We got a floater.
And then she just goes towards the kitchen, and then all of a sudden you hear things moving around in the kitchen. But then all of a sudden the other door opens, and then it scared the hell out of me, big time. The next morning everybody gets up. We decided we'd start taking some more photos.
Well, I was snapping pictures of the buildings, getting the bushes,
Cool, okay.
trees.
I was thinking that too.
Didn't realize it first until a few minutes later, and I'm going, oh my God. I noticed that one of the
medium
pictures
light.
I had was a woman. She was dressed in all white. She looked Native American.
This is the first time I did
And where'd that come from?
a live off of YouTube
In my mind, thinking,
on my phone.
was somebody there that I didn't know dressed that way?
Never did it off of this here.
I didn't see an Indian woman.
That could have been natural cause it. No, there was nothing.
Just let me share it to
I
the.
was watching this person walk.
Well, she's saying that's a Native American woman.
Yeah, you
My
can't tell.
brother was walking around in
I mean, really, that's a high definition TV. We should be able to see that just as clear as if we're looking at the picture itself. When
Mm-hmm.
you look at that and you don't see anything, you're stretching. These guys are coming to these incidents with a you know, so they're already biased.
Mm-hmm.
And anything, and after when you get like that, man, you can start making anything a ghost. You hear a mouse fart, oh, it's a ghost.
Yep. They already saying that. A little squeak that somebody trying to talk and it's a mouse squeak.
Yeah.
Whoever else took photos up there, I have to say they're all legit.
And some of those
And what-
EVPs they call, even with the computer, it's like, I don't hear that.
And once they get set in their mind, that's it.
Uh-huh. Even after they show words on the screen, man, I'll hear they'll play it again. I'll go, I still don't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Don't even sound like anything.
You can tell the ones that you know that's pretty much real
I've heard
because they're
some
big
that
clear.
are very crystal
Well,
clear.
that one that she's saying is the American woman that looked like a white square. It looked like a piece of clip art that somebody put on another picture and didn't take the edge off of.
Is that one that they're talking about? They're in the school, and he's going, well, maybe the children are afraid to come out and talk to us. And all of a sudden you hear, I am not afraid. That fucking clear, and you go,
Oh yeah, I
what
remember
the
that one.
hell? Yeah.
I think me and you were sitting here looking at it.
Uh-huh. And to be that responsive to, you know, verbal stimulus, like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever it is, that's what they call an intelligent haunting.
Roku's
'cause-
got
Yep.
new channels.
True that.
Roku's got Paramount Plus.
And to our Latin friends coming by us mobile. Oh, Metro. See that? Was it Cricket? I think Cricket had something like that one time. It's called Metro Plan. And as long as you were in a metropolitan area, it's like you could still get service here in Hot Springs. But if you went to Malvern, depending on the population, you might not be able to get reception down there. But Conway, Pine Bluff, Hot Springs, all those you could get reception. It's called the Metro Plan. And it's like $20 a month. It was really cheap.
Oh, I just looked down and noticed that I had my shoes on the wrong foot. Couldn't even tell. Let's see.
Three, two, one.
When I saw the little girl, my first reaction was, that's the little girl.
That's the little girl.
You will hear her with your own ears. See that?
I've been to E-Town
Do you hear the big
and
solid
Lexington and Boston. My aunt and uncle live in Boston, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
And he worked at Lexington
exactly where she
because that's where Fort Knox is. And E-Town, we went to all the time.
we've had many
I had my first White Castle hamburgers in Kentucky.
I hear that. Yeah, they're alright. They're not everything.
I love fresh. They are good.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought your lighter.
Before I actually met Billy Bird, he shared a lot of stuff. He said there's been occasions where
Yeah, I can't believe it. Must have been one of the ones that the staff was using.
Shit, mine gone. I've been using my torch.
You got a black one in the car door.
We've had everything from voices recorded to apparitions, strange anomalies and photographs.
I got a strange amount.
Now that did kind of look like a dude.
Yeah. Now there's some. Now that looks
A one-legged
a
person.
one-legged ghost. Must be Civil War guy.
It's almost like what appears to be soldiers.
But it almost looks like something could be all the way around that one. Like a carriage. Maybe it's sitting there on something.
We've gotten photographs of Mary Elizabeth
Get out of town. How do you know it's Mary Elizabeth? Who the hell's Mary
Everything around
Elizabeth?
it is focused except her, and she's somewhat translucent and in color.
Somewhat translucent. I'd say she's very translucent, almost bordering disappearing.
Yeah.
If you can say that's Mary Joseph or whatever the hell her name is, you got better eyes than I do.
Mary Elizabeth. I can see the pants, the shirt, and the hair.
I can possibly see the hair and maybe like a white dress, and that's about it. And she's one-legged too. There's a lot of one-legged ghosts up there.
Well, she was skipping.
Oh, okay. I'll buy that.
They said that she was skipping through the backyard.
She's skipping to the blue. You know what that song's about, don't you? Going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That show looked
But an
like
octagon
something
house
in
has
the-
been built for a purpose.
Yeah, when you look at it from this,
What?
it looked like yeah, it looked like a pentagon.
Oh, black magic. I have no idea.
Witchcraft. Frank Sinatra.
I think so, yeah.
We just heard that on the movie, or Sleepy Hollow, maybe.
Time passes and I start going over these photographs. Something
His song, Jingle Bells, is #1 song people love to hate.
It's a
I couldn't believe it. It's like, what?
Well, I heard
Not old Blue Eyes himself, man. Singing
I heard a
Jingle
new one the
Bells,
other
man.
day on the radio in the car, and it's apparent. Well, I don't guess it's new, but that's the first time I've heard it. Dominic the Christmas Donkey.
I've never heard of that one.
It was Caleb DJ said that his son's name is Dominic, so every year the Christmas donkey.
My favorite one, you can't find it anymore, is Uncle Leon.
Because it says that the sleigh and the reindeer can't get up the cliffs and where the donkeys go, wherever it was from.
The Night Before Christmas by
Reindeer, what was it? You were the redneck reindeer.
What's something about Root? He changed it up too. What's shit? I can't think of his fucking name.
I would love for the house to stand on its history. However, because of the paranormal activity that's going on there, that is predominantly what it plans.
yeah, it was the Night Before Christmas.
Make up your own mind.
Dead. I ain't sitting up dead no more. No matter what you say or do.
Yeah, he got.
Just did the Mississippi Stroll revival.
I don't know who does that one either. Might have been another Ray Stevens too.
Yeah, it sound like him. Ray Stevens.
I feel like or
She feels like a natural woman.
I'm wondering if it was that one or the other one.
Like a natural woman. He was coked over. No shit. They got some dirty devils here.
I'm glad you smoke with me, John. Cause boy, sitting back there, only thing I was thinking about was my uncle. He in the next world or getting ready for the next world.
Hey man, if you see an orb tonight, don't freak out.
It's just Uncle Roosevelt coming to see you.
Roosevelt coming to say goodbye.
I think I seen it last night.
I've had my grandfather passed on.
I think I seen that last night. I couldn't go to sleep. I didn't go to sleep till what time? About 5 or 6 o'clock.
I don't know. I woke up at 4 something, and you were up, and then I woke back up at 5, and I think you laid down at almost 7,
I couldn't sleep at all, man. It
and then you slept from like 7 to 9.
was over, and I was right back up like I've been asleep all night. Yeah.
Because you're still.
Me too, but somebody wakes me up every chance he gets at night.
Well, I didn't do it last night.
Not last night.
I didn't do it last night.
Hey, look, it's Duck Dynasty, dude.
That show looked like him.
But you had your reasons last night.
You know, they say the whatchamacallit, the guy that the big guy that worked on the little porn stars, what was his name? Chong Lee.
Yeah.
You know, they say they gave him 10 years
For 10 years.
Yeah, they gave him 10 years because he kept on getting stolen shit, and he knew it was
So I
stolen.
talked to the ghost and I said, if you're here, at least let me know you're here.
Oh, now she got the divining
The
rod.
next thing I know,
Shit, I thought that, Billy, I thought that was what you find water with.
Water witch.
all the way around.
You can
Yeah.
find all kinds
Dowsing
of
rods.
dowsing
Freaked
rod.
out.
Some dude went on the fucking beach, Florida beach.
Sharknado.
No, the other day, and he had one of them new metal finders. He was dragging it across the beach, and it gave off a thing, and he stuck it in the ground and found it. Then he dug right there, man. There was a little container, and he pried it open, man, and it was filled up with gold necklaces, gold rings. Yeah, almost $100,000 worth of gold in little containers like that, and a couple of diamonds. Somebody had lost it.
Yeah, or it might have went down in the shipwreck.
Yeah, and washed on the.
Eventually, something
Yeah.
small like that will wash up
Well,
on shore.
he said he got over $100,000 for
Hell
it.
yeah.
And he just had made it out there too, John.
Because you didn't want to be a commercial treasure hunter. The states are with you.
Oh, shit.
I was watching these, and that's the first thing they were crabbing about. Because we found a wreck. You don't know if we want to get down there and do anything. And the guy goes, why? He goes, well, by the time the state gets done, coming in and going, that's historical. He says,
It's really ain't that.
yeah, he says, by the time you pay for all your expenses to mount this expedition, he says, you ain't gonna put nothing.
Yeah.
That's how I
They
always
probably
thought that
go
it
in
was-
when they ain't watching and go under.
You
Why?
think that's what you know.
Because that's a lot of shit.
You know,
If you're
some-
talking about that gold,
you
that's
know
a lot
some
of-
that goes on. It's just
Yeah,
Water's really not owned by anyone.
that gold
thought
is-
that what you found is what you got.
Yeah, the laws of salvage, that's the way it used to be. But apparently these guys, I'm not sure where they were off the coast of Florida. And then in another one, they were looking for gold in Lake Michigan. And they had to get clearance from the state Department of Natural Resources or something, one of those bizarre, before they could go down there. And even though it was underwater, they could. And there were several times I was watching these treasure hunting. They get out, they found a wreck, man, but it's in the coral reef and they can't touch it, because it's protected under federal laws and all kinds of weird shit. I'm like, damn. And they know it's there. It's and they're looking at it, and they just can't excavate.
I wonder what was that stuck his head around that corner like that. And that's something right there too.
And it is so close to the actual event preceding the dark anomaly that comes out from behind the door. It baffles
Ooh,
me.
what was that? That was a black poodle.
I don't know, but it ducked around and
Black
dug
Paul.
back around as soon as it seen somebody in there.
Yeah. It's an escape date. No.
This was my place of business. I had to be here with this anomaly every day.
I don't know what. Well, I'll tell you what. It was pretty aware that it was going to get picture took.
Yeah,
I find that kind of strange.
cause it ducked around,
Kind of like
and
a
soon
ring.
as it looked like it seen them in there, he left back.
Yep.
But what was that up there behind the door though?
That looked like a giant black thing too. Lizard.
Yeah, probably.
I thought it looked like a magic marker on the picture.
No, that's something right there, and that's something peeped around that door.
Peeking.
And it seen, look, cause the head looked.
That's
And
what I
it
just think
seemed-
about the ring, or
Mhm.
the ring, or Grudge, the Grudge.
Yeah.
That girl won't go in it without some money.
As soon as I snapped one of the pictures, I noticed a person standing in the corridor. I knew right then and there he was behind me the whole time.
Man, now that is crystal fucking.
Yeah, that was crystal clear.
My ghost story of Bishop Brown.
Wow, that's a
I have
cool
a
looking
PhD
place.
in
Mhm.
psychology and parapsychology. I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to proving or disproving the existence of spirits.
The way you go about proving it is by debunking everything. If you can debunk it, you don't have to worry about it. If you can't, they got something.
That is pretty.
It is. That's a cool.
Yeah, it is cool the way they got it built. almost like a gingerbread house.
As a wedding gift for Bishop William Montgomery Brown.
Yep.
Australian bishop.
Yeah, without the ginger,
No, just
without the brown
without the
looking.
bread.
Yeah,
Brown.
yeah. See,
That is
Man, if
nice.
that's a cottage, I'd hate to see what the little cabins are like.
for real.
I was thinking that too. Because I've seen the cottages up there on Park. They're
Well, he
smaller
looked
than that.
like-
Yeah, no
he
shit.
look-
They're really
They're
small.
cute.
He looked like a preacher, a priest or something, didn't he?
Like to be the center of the show.
Whatever he is Catholic.
People used to claim that
Yeah,
Tennessee
all
Point
pop and
walked
show
down the
circles.
glass
Bishop.
hallway, which was dimly lit at night. It was
Cardinal.
very eerie
I've
looking
seen
because
them.
there was never enough lights in the light bulbs.
Nazis.
What is that? A jail?
No, it's a house. That was the hallway going to the whatever.
That's a house with too many fucking windows.
Look like it go way back too.
It does. It has one big house.
That last thing is
The
a
bottom
hallway.
floor, man, it's probably got windows all the way around it. If
Yep.
an earthquake, it'll be
Let me
so
see
much
you.
stable that the whole
See you
second
right.
floor will come down and pancake onto it, killing everybody. In a wake of madness and mayhem.
What's up, YouTube land? This test run, hashtag number
Wow, what
2.
was that? Was that like a ghost that just got ghosted in front of you there?
I don't know. It was
That's what one of
some.
those pictures was.
It might have been
like
an orb.
Like
Exactly.
smoke in front of the camera.
Yep.
And the same guy was
And some-
photographer smoking a cigar.
Cause I can blow rings and then make them stretch out.
But I would only know that because I've done that before.
Yeah, if I can test run, hashtag number 2, YouTubing on mobile phone, getting the action right.
YouTube.
Getting them YouTube subscriptions up. Over 1,700 now. Y'all subscribe to the channel.
That's right. Or
Keep
else.
on for good content. Now we play music too. It just ain't a music thing right now.
Then we just want to
Explains
threaten
own
people.
thing.
It's we looking at unexplained objects and items and ghosts and all that. They're smoking on some good old pot. I'm talking about good pot.
Unexplained.
And keeping it going. We almost 365 days this year in. At the end of the year, on December the 31st, we will let you know how many bongs, how many bowls, how many joints and blunts we smoked for the year. How many edibles.
And
Yeah.
it was incredible edibles.
Yeah. And yesterday I got a chance to smoke me a promethazine joint. Yeah, and it was good too. I had to put it out halfway and then couldn't let it sit there.
That's where I put a phone.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
a
never
cool
mind.
phone.
Just answered my question.
There had to be some natural phenomenon that made the
That is kind of bizarre.
Yeah, and
And it's in the closet. I mean, so no, I'm not that crazy. Unless
they were trying
unless
to
it was
keep
a
it.
secret phone.
Or it was a phone where it's private.
When it goes, you pick it up, it goes.
See the hallway? Oh, it had a phone in it too.
Really?
The door open and close.
It's connected to the Bat Cave.
Mhm. Oh, somebody lived there now?
Batman. What?
No, it's probably a museum.
The Batman
Answer a lot of questions that he has, and it really
He has a
is.
special telephone.
It was okay.
See, there's the hallway, the glass.
Commissioner Gordon.
When I spoke with him, he conveyed several
Oh, did you see the ghost in that one?
It's all glare.
Yeah.
I showed up to the bishop's house.
It was a bright day outside.
No, they said the bishop's house.
And that's a lot of glass.
That is a lot of glass.
So that's a
that
lot of
is.
glare.
That's right. Should have all the suns taken out of his yard.
And there were footsteps. Now is the time to start snapping pictures.
We'll start snapping there, Jack.
As soon as I snapped one of the pictures, I noticed it looks like a person standing in the corridor. He looks like he's wearing a hat.
Really?
You can see the bottom of an overcoat.
No.
And it also looks
They
like
made it
I see something
After
around the
shaking
wheel
it
there.
out.
Is that his lower part?
I knew right
The
then
lower
and there.
part.
And then they made it highlighted like that. Did you see that? It was
Yeah, it's called reaching because there's nothing there.
So they try to outline it for you, so just make sure you see what they
Make sure
see.
you- yeah, what they're
Do you
trying
see
to do.
Oh,
what
yeah.
I see?
Do you see what I
What
see?
people want to get when they're investigating.
I can see something around the wheel. I'm sorry, but unless it's a midget, it gotta be a
Our
midget
main
ghost
focus
because
is
he's very short.
EVPs. I think that it produces some of the best evidence out there.
Oh,
EVPs
get
are
out of
for
town. Where'd you get that
electronic
hat, dude?
phenomenon. Anything that is inaudible by the ear can be picked up on an electronic
Because
device.
the reason I asked, I think he's picking up radio waves from Venus,
Yeah. Jupiter somewhere.
Jupiter. Yeah, Phobo.
It is a pretty house inside and out.
Yeah. It's too bad it's haunted.
Mm.
I was surprised at the clarity.
But you can always smudge him out.
quality to his response. To me, that's a
Yeah.
You just have to get,
bishop is.
and don't get caught with it. Hey, who is it?
It's also the response of a Victorian gentleman.
That scared the crap out of me.
It was
Is the door locked?
Bishop's voice.
I think so.
Oh, damn it.
It was awesome. Awesome.
It was a possum.
I used to have one as a pet.
Really? I didn't
Yep.
know they take pets.
The mom got caught in a loud trap in the creek, and it flooded where she was at, and all the babies were on top of her. So we got rid of all of them but one. And she was like this little and cute as all get out. The kid's grandpa had one too, and she got big. He has pictures of her sitting in his lap. He'd
I've
take
been
up
working
half
at
the
a gas
lap,
station like bundling wood for the
eating
big
crackers
man.
and everything
And then I
else.
seen Daniel drive by,
You know,
man.
Louisiana has
You gotta see his new
parades where
dog
they dress
this
them up and walk them
There
down the
you
street.
done. There you.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up,
Howdy,
man?
howdy.
Hey,
Yeah, man. What you been up to?
Shit, surviving.
Ain't nothing wrong
Trying
with
to look
that.
for fucking work, man.
Nothing wrong with that.
They let me off at the damn hotel. Bastards.
I think it explains a lot about why he's still
Yeah, man.
Yeah, training and
I
shit.
think he was obsessed with his work.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. You still into that mode.
Yeah.
Things were gonna make sense.
Yeah, we still into that mode.
What
That's
y'all been up to? Just chilling?
Yeah, man. Trying to stay out that weather.
Yeah, you're there. You're there.
Yeah, there was too much flu going around. I got a dose of that shit.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
man. I was down almost 10
Bishop's funny.
days.
A bishop?
he did something really bad to be haunting a place.
Yeah, I was down almost 10 days off of the flu.
Damn. Yeah, that flu ain't no joke either.
Yeah, it's not.
I've never felt by myself.
You get this,
You know, I
you want to
haven't-
hit this?
And that's
Yeah, thank you. I haven't heard anything about the old COVID. And it's just mysteriously just
Yeah,
like
They
vanished.
got
Oh,
that,
Like here.
it's out of the headlines now. They got new
yeah,
viruses.
what is it called?
New shit.
Chromosome. Shit.
Guess what? They're still dealing
Omicron.
with that.
There you go, babe.
There's, that.
Omicron, I think it's called it. Omicron.
Yeah, that's still COVID, but there's another RSV or something.
Yeah, the respiratory.
Tridemic, they're calling it.
Yeah, man, that's what they call it now. Tridemic.
Did y'all hear about this son of a bitch over in Israel, man, that's doing miracles?
Yeah.
Jesus has come.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
It's done, man.
I think that's him, bro. Yeah, I think that's the one.
you might be
Yeah, the
right.
Antichrist.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're already flocking to him. He's
Yeah.
done miracles and shit.
Yep.
They're pretty
And-
much calling him God.
Yeah, and
Has anybody
and
showed
they
up at the
got
Wailing Wall yet?
I don't know about that. I don't,
They
I don't know about
they
that.
got
The Wailing
the
Wall, the two witnesses.
no
I asked
they
him
that's
if
coming in a
anybody showed up
minute.
at the Wailing Wall yet.
That ain't
Man,
it
that
say
shit
yet.
been circling. They've been doing these weird circles, making circles.
Yeah, and
Boy
they
told me full circle, man. It's about to full circle.
yeah, and then they found they got the what is the 5 heifers, the 5 red heifers,
Who the
the
hell?
five red heifer cows.
Yeah, they're over there making idols and shit.
Yeah, they doing.
And
And
shit.
they've already started on the temple.
Yeah, it's done, man. It's
At
at
the door,
that.
baby, at the door.
It's there. It's
They're
there.
starting on the temple too.
Mhm.
Wow.
They got what? They got it
They're
laid out.
building it.
No,
Yeah,
they're
they
starting
got
to
it.
build it now.
Yeah, I know they got it laid out though.
Yeah.
I seen the laying out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be a done deal.
I forgot his name. It's like some weird ass.
Yeah, he about
Jewish name or-
he about 30 years old, 30 something,
Yeah, something like that. I think so.
31, 32 years old, something like that.
Well, yeah, that would fit this.
The late 80s,
According to
early
Jewish
90s,
law,
baby.
you're not a man till you're 30 years old anyhow. That's why they don't get married. Well, they are married. They just did it.
Yeah, and he embracing it all too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He ain't denied any of it.
Mm.
You know.
He embracing it all. He
And where's
embracing
this
it.
guy from? Has anybody checked?
It's we heard Israel.
I
That's
know.
what they
Besides
said.
Israel, there's like
He
regions.
just popped. He just popped
He just
up.
popped up from
He just
whatever.
popped up out of what?
Yeah,
like
he-
from walking out of the desert
he
like
just-
Moses?
I don't know.
I don't know. They just said he just popped up.
I haven't paid much attention to it because I know what it's, you know,
Yeah, I wonder if he's got.
But-
I don't know if we got any religious channels here, but yeah.
I heard from it from Isaac, from a guy at work told him that he keeps up with Israel and stuff. He keeps up with all the Israeli
I
things.
keep up with
I
it
wonder what
too.
Pat Roberts has got to say about this.
I know it's a lot of people talking
Is he
about
still
it.
with us?
I don't know.
There's a lot of
I don't
people.
know.
Did he cross over to the 100
I bet, yeah.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people talking about it.
Yeah, I think it's probably him.
Yeah, it most likely it is him, the Antichrist. Cause he
I
still
mean, he's
got
definitely
he
a
still,
false prophet.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't know if it goes so far because I mean, I don't haven't felt any change in the spirit because when you know, like it says in Timothy, you know, the Holy Ghost has got you unhindered. Actually, it just departs from the planet.
hmm
But something
That may be coming up soon, man. My God, dude.
something weird's going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird. The Euphrates River
Although
drying up.
it could very well be him. And,
let's see if Galilee filling back
you
up.
know,
Yeah, and the
when
Galilee.
the spirit withdraws, man, the son of perdition will be revealed.
Yeah,
And
now
we may be able to see it already.
Yep, that's what it might be doing now. It's revealing itself now.
I seen a little news thing, man. I mean, there was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people gathering around this guy. I
What
mean,
miracles
it's
does he
phenomenal.
Dude, going up
I
thousands.
don't know. I don't know. They didn't really go into detail. I was watching a little thing on the internet with Isaac, and the guy just said that he's already starting to do miracles.
Shit, he already
And-
did, damn. He
That's
did a
what,
lot of
that's
them.
what he did.
They didn't go into detail.
They didn't, but they said he had.
What did you
Did
But they didn't
miracles,
go into
but
details
they
what you saw either.
no, they didn't.
Well, they're gonna have to tell what he's doing for the rest of us.
Yeah,
if
we
we
gotta
don't
see
believe.
this.
Yeah,
he
shit.
did look
That's
like
all.
We need verification.
All the rabbis telling them to believe, and that's all it takes right there.
Yeah, the rabbis have fallen under him. They're calling they're calling him
That's what
Jesus.
we had
That's no
seen.
surprise.
Yeah.
They,
Hell, when have they haven't fallen to anybody? I mean, my God.
They got
I mean,
the
this one
Tonyism going on, and they ain't gonna
Mhm.
give it up. So
This one here,
But he may be it. He may
this
be
one
the
here
one.
is,
it could very well be. You know, just hasn't.
I thought it was really a trip, though, how the animals, they showed these images of these flocks of sheep and fish as well, and other animals. They're starting to circle. It was crazy, man. It was weird. All
Did it
in a
show
line.
any of him? I mean, did it show
And
him?
he wasn't in the. No, he wasn't there at the scene. But they started showing these images of these animals that are around in the area.
So we can't see him yet. I wonder if it's just Israel that can see him.
I seen one picture of
I
him.
don't know. It's kind of bizarre.
well, I didn't seen them
It's
walk
not-
through the
it's not
people.
following
You talking
kind of
about
Bible
you talking about the
prophecies.
dude?
Yeah, the dude.
Yeah, I
haven't
done seen a few pictures of him where he walked through, and he was
So
doing
you seem
some
like
shit.
what he looked like.
Yeah, he He looked like
It could be a funny baloney. You
he
never know.
looked like
Yeah.
he looked
I'm
like
just
They got
asking
guys
because
that-
it
yeah,
says
they-
that you'll be drawn to
Yeah,
him.
you-
that
he
you
looked like a
worship
pretty
him.
white. He looked like a pretty cream colored Jew.
Were you drawn to him when you saw him?
That's what I was about to say.
Well,
You're supposed-
I was then trying to get into what he was talking about to see my belief, because they said it wasn't an Antichrist. They said it was Jesus.
Well,
And
we
I
don't
know
that
it said
ain't
Jesus
yet.
coming in the clouds. But when they got
Yeah,
to
but
talking
not
about
this-
he
not
was
this-
doing miracles,
Not till the end of the
Yeah.
tribulation.
but when
Still got
he got to talking about doing
Oh,
miracles and all, it was one of them rabbis supposed to have been getting healed. I couldn't think of what it was right now, because I got it in one of my shows,
I know one
because
thing.
I did a show
He's
on
coming
it.
in his own name. Lord
Yeah.
said you'll listen to the one that comes in your own. That comes in his own name.
Yeah.
You know,
And he shall come in his own name.
he's coming in his own name, and he has not denied that he's God.
Yep.
They're pretty much-
He embracing it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, and then shit, and then
I
yeah,
just have to go look this dude up.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
embracing it.
yeah. The rabbis have all fallen under him and shit.
Yeah.
Gee, that's
All
just-
of them over there.
They're making idols and shit to him, and
Yeah, you think Israel would know better? 'Cause, you know, how many
Yeah.
times were they punished for idolatry?
yeah, for
Exactly.
idolatry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they,
God,
they was
you know.
punished a lot of times.
Talking about doing and not learning.
Mhm.
They were punished all through their existence. From the time they made it to
And
well,
that's
was
where
it,
you get history is
when-
bound to repeat itself.
when they got in the desert.
Yep.
That's when they started in the desert.
You'll get them first.
Apparently, they have
Yeah.
had a history before.
When he
It
took
may
them out
have
of-
led to their first Egyptian
That's what I was saying, because with
captivity.
them being the chosen people, that's
well,
where he would
well,
go
no,
and get them
that-
to love him first.
Yeah,
No,
to see
and
them
what led to
first,
the
and then
Egyptian
yeah, then
captivity.
everybody
Remember when
else
they
will probably start
sold?
flocking around his
So
house.
was it-
sold for a donut.
Was it Joseph? When it's Joseph, they sold into
I haven't heard him
slavery.
speak personally
yeah.
yet.
And that's how
but,
Israel
I mean,
started
from the
doing it.
YouTube and all that, but I'm thinking here pretty soon. I mean, a lot could happen in a year.
Yeah.
You know. I
Because he
mean, I was
brought,
Because
talking
where
about
he
this.
brought his family there after they realized he was still living there. He was like the next one in charge.
The fact
That's because it was a famine.
that's crazy
Yeah.
is that he's not denying that he's God. He's taking that title, taking that name. Kind of thing. It's like, fuck, well, I know,
And they
without
go to
shadow of a doubt,
John.
he's definitely
And
a
he
false
just-
prophet. Yes, sir, definitely. I mean, he's definitely a false prophet, man. Gotta be,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
because he ain't giving
yeah.
glory to God. He taking it on his own.
Yeah. But I didn't know he was gonna pop up in Israel.
Well,
I didn't know.
theoretically, there's several things that were supposed to happen.
Well, that's what we were just
before
talking about with him being
And
that
it
being
probably-
God's
it
chosen
probably
people.
had
to
already
reveal that he's the son of perdition.
He's got to get
Yeah,
them to
it
believe
looks like
first.
this guy's already revealed himself.
Yeah. Yeah. He did something. They
But I knew we were getting close, man. There's just
probably one of the
There's
news
just a couple
stations
of
talking
nations.
about it.
See, it's not that, it's the nations. I was talking the other day, man. There's only a couple of nations left that have not heard the word.
Yeah, it's only a
Once
couple.
they hear
yeah.
the word, man, boof, it's over and done with.
Yeah, because he
'Cause
said
there's only
that.
X amount of people that are searching, seeking, stuff like that. And when that number is fulfilled, there's no reason to hang around, man.
The Lord prophesied through me, man, months ago that there's only 3 seals left to be opened.
Yeah, they
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 3 seals left.
yeah,
Son
because
of a gun, man.
the Euphrates seal
So, I
was
mean-
was the one that pulled out. I think that was the fourth. The fourth.
Well,
the
just this
Euphrates River.
pestilence. Who gets it?
She can,
Yeah.
and then it comes this way.
Get it, girl.
The fourth seal was Euphrates. They pointed out on the Euphrates River.
I heard about that too. Yeah, the Euphrates River. Isaac was telling me something.
It's
about
completely dried up.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
dried up.
that. That's probably so the armies.
And that's where the 4
Can-
angels are supposed to be under.
Yeah, so the
Chained up.
armies can go across.
Yeah, yeah. The Lord said that.
And it's
once you
supposed to
start seeing
be
armies.
what it's supposed to be 250 million.
What?
The angels when the fallen angels be let loose from up
And
under
then we
the
heard that the
Euphrates.
Sea of Galilee is filling back up, which is supposed to be a
I think
sign.
they supposed to gather up 250
Galilee.
million to go to battle and kill a third of the earth.
Huh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, man, and they hearing the sounds coming out.
It is
these
getting
places.
bad, and people are getting really, really wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Evil is
Yeah,
getting,
God is like non-existent.
yeah.
yeah,
You know,
His laws have
and-
been changed. His
Mhm.
they
things
taking
have
it.
just been
No
taken
fucking
away.
And that's
conscience.
probably
No,
what
no,
they
it's
talking
just
about.
like
is
just like
taking his
animals.
spirit.
They're
When he
starting to
talking
kill
about
the
taking his
Christians over
spirit
there,
gonna be
too.
taken out
Are they?
from the world. He
What,
wasn't
that
no
woman got
problem.
stoned.
Cause
Yeah,
they taking
where
it
was
out
that
of
at?
everything.
Where did they stone that woman at that college girl?
There you go.
Because she
Oh, I
said that
can't
Jesus
remember.
is the reason that she passed
I
that,
can't
that
remember.
class.
It was over there.
It was overseas somewhere. They were talking on chat, and she had said that they'd asked her how she got through that class so easily or whatever. She goes, Jesus got me
That
through
was
it.
over here. That was over.
And anyway,
No,
they
it was in
stoned her.
Africa. It was in Africa. They stoned that girl because she told them Jesus. They asked her
Damn.
how she passed the test. She was the only one
They
really
killed her
made
with
the.
stones.
Yeah, they stoned
Really?
her. Stoned her to death.
Damn.
Because she said Jesus. She said the name of Jesus.
Damn. Jamaica's over with it. You said Jamaica?
No,
Or
I think it was
Africa.
Africa.
I don't remember where it
They've
was.
I
always
can't
been
remember.
wishy-washy, haven't they? Though with
Yeah.
religion, I mean with.
Yeah, but this was like college
all except for
students.
Ethiopia.
This was like college
Ethiopia.
students, man, and all
Yeah,
of
they
them
can
got-
trace their roots back to the prophet, to the apostle Philip.
I was about to say, isn't it there in Acts? Did he go? So one of them go?
No, it's
Oh,
me.
my bad.
Yeah, it's me this time.
Bro, Shields
Oh, I'm
was
sorry.
telling me
I
she
guess
did-
I skipped it.
they sent a mission go over to Ethiopia and they found out
See
that
that
there was
smoke?
an apostolic church already there and traced its
Wow.
roots all the way back to the guy at the chariot.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's crazy,
Yeah, the
isn't it?
chair. Yeah, the eunuch.
Yeah, the eunuch, exactly.
I think it says that too, or that he was from some part of that region or something, or
Yeah,
or mentioned it.
Another thing
That's
he's supposed
pretty
to know. He's supposed to know the Jewish laws. He's supposed to be able
Well,
to speak
yeah, if he's a
different
Jew.
languages.
you
Yeah,
know?
they said that he knows the Quran like he can quote it from heart to with it.
Yeah.
back to he knows it by
Yeah, you
hand.
have to think when Jesus
Doesn't
walked.
even have to
we
And
don't
he
have
did
to-
it in
Doesn't even
3
have to look at
hours.
it.
And he
That's
did it
weird.
in 3 hours.
That is weird.
And he did it
What
in
about
3
the Bible?
hours.
Can we quote the
Man,
They
he
didn't say nothing about the Bible. They said the Quran though that he knows it by heart.
Yeah.
And
And you know, and it's, I guess it's been twisted even in or something. You know, that's all that thing I seen was that he said that this guy he knows the Quran.
Which would make
No
sense
idea
that
what
Jesus would
else.
have to too, because he was
he
from-
did
He's
miracles.
got to deceive him somehow.
yeah.
You know,
He deceived by
Yeah.
doing the miracles.
yeah, as well as
By
that,
doing
and
the
then mixing the
miracles.
dots.
And then there was some of them that seen him because he performed it on one of the rabbis.
One of the rabbis.
Yep, and they
Yeah.
and
Well,
they
that's how he got their vote.
Yeah.
it was done.
Yep.
Here,
Yeah.
drink this, you'll live forever. Alright, yay.
Man, there was this
You're
chick,
the
man, I
man,
went to the
you're
gym
the
the other day, she pulls up this car, this girl and these other people. She goes, you want some holy water? I said, girl, there ain't no holy water. The Holy Ghost is the holy water. You know? And she's all like,
You know how you get holy water, don't you? You boil the hell out
boil
of
the
it.
hell out of it. It's like,
Yep,
man,
and they get purified, they get clean.
That's right. Then you can sprinkle people.
Yep.
And if they're possessed, they'll start foaming.
start foaming at the mouth.
Foaming at the face.
Steaming.
Yeah. You know, talking a real weird voice.
Have a real voice.
Yeah, which James Bond voice. License to kill.
Dad's in his own world. He's in his own, he's in Markland. I love my dad to death, man, but he's, oh man, he's something else.
He reminds me of this one guy that comes down every morning. He, last week or so, he's been off his meds.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Cause I walked by, and he's like, right there in the door by the lock, just jabbering away, and I'm like, holy shit, dude.
That's Mark.
You gotta stop it, man. You're scaring me.
Scared. I'm just afraid she's wearing herself out. I believe that people still
Man, they be encountering a lot of different shit, man.
In some
They
nice
got-
places. Why ain't anything ever haunted that looks like normal people would live there?
Hey, there was a couple of
Yeah.
brand new homes they had stories on. And you could tell that these,
I wonder-
California style homes.
I wonder if the old place of Jeffrey
Yeah, it was
Dahmer's
them that were haunted.
haunted. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
he
thinking
is.
too. These people that's carrying these
No, I
demons.
don't know if it's haunted, but people get
'Cause-
strange appetites.
You know, some apparitions
probably
and stuff will
do.
follow people around
They
if
probably
they're
do.
attached, or follow things around and items that they're attached
But you
to.
know they killed him like 2
You can
years
buy something
after
at a
they
yard
locked
sale and it'd be
him up.
attached to a ghost or
Yeah.
a spirit, and it's going to be with you.
Yeah, I believe that too, man. You know, like, that's why I think the devil assigns demons, man, to follow
And-
people
and
all their
dude-
Yeah,
lives.
because the ghost, when people say that they've gotten hurt by a spirit, spirits can't hurt. If they got hurt by something, it was a demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Whatever it
figured
is,
too,
man, it is leaving marks on them. I wouldn't.
Spirits,
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say that.
spirits
Yeah.
can move items, close doors, scare the crap out of you
Hey,
if
the
you're not
devil
expecting.
done that shit to me.
But they
in
can't
the
leave
middle of
marks
my
on
room,
you or push you
you know?
downstairs or
Knock
Kill
shit
you.
over and stuff.
right.
He ain't
And they're
never,
not-
he ain't never attacked me because God. But
Yeah.
I mean, I felt his presence like when, you know, like
Have you seen the shadow
the heavy.
people?
But you
The
know, it
shadow
says in the Bible that there is
I
a
never-
war going around us. We just can't see it.
The what? Yeah, the war. Yeah, the war. You're right. Yeah.
They're fighting
That's
in
just
between
true.
us, and we just never see it. 'Cause
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what the
You're
scripture
gonna,
says too.
you're gonna
yeah.
see it when
Constant
gonna see it when
warfare.
he
if you
get
believe
thrown
in the
from
Bible, you
heaven.
can't believe in not believe in spirits.
When he get
Yeah.
thrown from heaven, you're gonna see it.
That's what Jesus is.
Everybody
a
gonna
spirit.
see it.
God is a spirit.
And that's why he tells you not
Yeah.
to mess with them, not to open doorways to them.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, some people are born with them open, always open.
And Cracker's he's always there. Some bitch is always there trying to screw you up.
Shit, sometimes he managed to
Yeah.
get some of them.
Don't forget, he got help.
Yeah, he got.
He's
Yeah.
he's like the conductor of the orchestra. Got the band back together.
Shit, he finna get that. He finna get it back together.
I heard that.
He finna get it back together. It ain't far. It ain't far.
He don't
Theologians talking
He don't
about
say
less than
that.
10 years.
That's why he's from, you know.
Said less than 10 years. Theologians talking about less than 10 years.
Makes sense about everybody dying.
Yeah.
Deaths on a row, everything happening.
Damn dude's a fucking murderer. You know.
Yep.
Mhm.
Man, death is
Abortion becoming legal. All this has become just.
death is
Yeah.
roaming.
Nasty.
Death is roaming everywhere.
Hey, that's the
Eureka.
Crescent Hotel. I have been
I've
there.
heard of that place.
I have been there.
I imagine that some bitch does got some damn demons in it, man. There's all kinds of shit. that
There is
goes
some
on there.
Mhm.
history behind that house that makes it evil anyway, or that hotel, but
Man, when me and Isaac were in
it is
Hillcrest,
gorgeous though.
Yeah, I've always heard, man, that somewhere up there in the Ozarks, man, there's that one, if not two, satanic cults.
oh, well, that makes sense.
That
Well,
it's
that
some
makes
in.
perfect
It's
sense.
some in.
I remember we were cruising around up there, and I heard some really strange.
And did you
shit.
see
It's
the
some
moon
in
and the
Bentonville.
fountain? Had the little
That
moon
was,
pool.
yeah,
In Bentonville.
yeah, up there in the boons, man.
And you know they probably stayed in that fucking hotel, man.
It wouldn't
I
surprise
don't
me.
doubt it. You know, I mean,
How close is Eureka Springs to Boonville? Crescent Hotel's in Eureka Springs.
Bentonville's over there by Fayetteville.
Yeah, it's over there.
It's a good couple hundred miles, maybe.
Yeah. Probably,
see, look at this shit.
yeah, probably about 215, 220 miles.
I was about to say
I
experiment.
told you it had
man.
some stories to it that made it an evil
Yeah,
place.
that's- Jeez.
We were driving up there, me and the old lady, we just got cruising on It was in the Ozarks. Can't remember exactly where, but the monks. We saw the monks. The old with the robes, the rope, belt, the staffs, the whole weird 9 yards.
What kind of monks?
I have no idea.
You can
I
feel
think
the
I
history in
think
that
they were
house
Jesuit monks.
around you when
We
you're
went
or that
a
place
little
when
bit
you're
farther
around
down
it.
the road, and there was the monastery. And I'm pretty sure it was a Jesuit monastery.
Ghost Hunters has been there.
It just seems so weird. You know, you got all this modern architecture, and here's this freaking 16th century looking castle.
Ain't no telling what kind of shit they're doing up in there.
Oh, I talked to people that lived up there, and people that lived in Eureka City. They said they were cruising somewhere, and they came up upon these people. He says there's about 30 of them. They're all gathered around this bonfire. Is what he said. He said he didn't think too much about it until they saw it. They all turned and looked at him. He said and their eyes were red. He said he couldn't get the fuck out of here. He says the fire was behind him. He couldn't get out of there fast enough.
I hear that.
He says, I don't think he ever went back in the woods after that either.
I don't blame him.
It's like, well, I wouldn't either.
I mean, without the Lord, you know, without the Lord, it's pretty much a lose-lose cause to try to fight something like that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Watching these shows here, anything that eyes glow red is not a good happy. It's not a happy ghost.
Or the ones that ain't got
It
no,
will kill you if.
or the ones that ain't got nothing but just white right there.
Those are the ones. That's the one I've seen.
Yeah,
God,
the
that was
one-
really weird. It had white eyes. And
Yeah,
it was and it was superimposed over this chick. She was totally possessed. I could tell right off the
Yeah,
bat.
they
Because it was weird because we both locked on as soon as I wasn't even aware of it. And I just looked, and at that same time, it was turning. And I'm like, wow.
Lord showed you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I hear that. Well, it
Yeah,
says
'cause
he comes as an
the
angel of
spirits
light.
look like tornadoes.
Look
over a
like
person.
tornadoes.
Yeah.
I mean, wow, that makes
It's like a
sense.
vortex. You know.
It's a good symbol. I could see that. I see the well. That's perfect symbolism for a devil, for a demon.
Yeah, spirit. The demon man has got physical.
Oh, the spirit. Yeah,
It's
that's
got a human shape. It's the shadow people. I remember wrestling one right after I got the Holy Ghost, man.
Mhm.
It was I woke up and it just rose up at the foot of the bed, man, and it was on like Donkey Kong, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had 3 encounters with them since.
And my buddy Zach has had experiences like that. At job sites, seeing he called it that shadow.
The shadow people,
That's
yeah.
what the shadow.
I thought
shadow,
just crackheads
shadow
should see
spirit.
them. No. They're real.
He
And
was
they're
like,
not good. That's not a good. In fact, they're demons, really. When you really get
yeah,
to
this
it.
one showed physical violence towards him too.
Yes, they will. And like I said, if they get a chance to, they will kill you.
Yeah.
He's born again. He got the Lord with him. That's what kept him, you know. I
Yeah,
think, from really having
that will give you
serious.
the edge, man, and you can take the fight to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
amen.
can. You know, read up, tell them to read up on all the encounters that Paul and all those guys had with the spirit world and stuff like that.
Fight the good fight, baby.
Yeah,
buddy.
you'll know where. You know, there's certain places they don't like to go, man, and you can send them there. And then you won't have to deal with them ever again, man. And they will perform
Amen.
judgment. Yeah,
Resist the devil. He'll flee
well,
from
you
you,
know,
baby.
Where
Fight
did,
that
where did Legion want to go after the Lord kicked them out of that man? They wanted to go. He wanted to go into the swine,
Yeah.
right? They wanted to go into the swine because there was supposed to be more than
That's
one.
good.
Okay. Yeah, they wanted to go into the swine. Yes, the Lord cast us into the swine.
Yeah, because they said otherwise he was going to send them to the demon. They begged him not to.
For it to be honey.
Very pretty.
And of course, you know, once Jesus wiped out all the pigs, man, you gotta go.
Yeah, they told
You
me
just
that.
killed off a crop, man. Years of crop, man. You got to go. You can't hang like this.
Man, the Lord told Zach and I, man, there's dogs that have overcome the campground and the hunting area. The Lord told us,
Bag
shoot 'em, bag them. They represent spirits, devils.
That's
Bag
right.
'em.
Turn on the bacon, eat them.
Yeah. I mean, man, they've
It was
been
a
tearing
person showed
tearing
you
up
how
the
to do it.
theaters
Yeah.
They
and
will,
shit and just chaos, man. They've been
Yeah.
tearing up the campsite, scaring the deer away, you know, and shit. So I mean, Zach fagged one a couple weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
So the cat that so
Yeah,
how
for the
to
hogs,
do
man,
bacon.
As
How
far
to
as
make
game
bacon.
and fish commission, you can shoot them all day long.
Yeah. Well, if I get one, guys, I'll bring you one if you want it, because I'm not gonna eat it.
Oh, you're not talking about that deer.
No,
Hogs. There's hogs
Feral hog.
that's overcome the woods where we
We
run
wouldn't have.
out.
I hope
we
you're
wouldn't have
careful down
place-
there.
we
I
wouldn't
know
have
shit.
place-
Yeah, I've
we
been
wouldn't
praying,
have no
Lord
place
God,
to
I
put
don't get
it.
attacked by one of them things. You know, so
Dude,
yeah,
Yeah, they can do some damage.
I carry my gun, but still, yeah, they're fast
How
and
much
strong.
difference is a wild hog taste than a store-bought hog?
Yeah,
From the hog pen, from the hog farm. From the
Oh,
hog farm.
I mean they're wild too. So I mean, I imagine they may be actually kind of
gamey.
kind of gamey and
I don't
healthy. Maybe
Care
even.
for them.
Yeah, we
What? You
wouldn't
don't like
have
hog
we wouldn't
bacon?
have
I
no
don't
room
like-
to put a
I don't even like
whole
store
hog.
bought bacon.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, I hear
Well,
that.
there is a guy.
And I don't
There's a
like
guy
raw
at camp
turkey,
that'll take it.
but I love turkey.
That'll take it. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
love
buddy and
turkey.
I, we don't really want to
It's
take
yummy.
it.
yeah. Yeah, if you like your
Yeah,
chicken and turkey
if I
dry,
had somewhere to
you'll like
put it,
wild turkey.
you know,
And
a
it
whole
really
hog,
don't have
yeah,
much.
I'd take that one. Well,
I want to do
that's a
some
lot of
turkey
eating.
hunting, man.
That's a lot of eating.
Yeah, I know. It's really.
Yeah, bag them feral hogs, man, because they will. They just fuck up the universe one day at a time.
I ran up. See, before season started, we ran up on about 6 of them.
Wow.
At a feeder. And we were about 200 yards away. We both took a shot at it. I think we both missed. I didn't have my gun sighted in for that far.
Then,
Okay.
Yeah, you can